Our own Joey Jones meeting fellow veterans who have built businesses, highlighting their stories of sacrifice, resilience, ingenuity, and hustle in a brand new Fox Nation series. Watch.
So tell me, man, how do you go from being a Marine that gets wounded in battle, a Purple Heart recipient, somebody who could retire and kind of ride off into the sunset, how do you become a gunsmith and now own a custom rifle building company?
So I always grew up hunting and fishing and shooting guns, but I never really got into any kind of precision or long range shooting, honestly, until I was in the Marine Corps. You know, I'd never probably shot past 200 meters. And then when we started shooting rifles on the range at 500 meters open sight, I really got into it. And then taking guns apart, cleaning them way more times than you ever wanted to in your life. But you learned how they worked.
And you can watch all 4 episodes of Veterans Inc. now, right now, on Fox Nation. Here to discuss is co-host of the Big Weekend Show, Joey Jones. Brother, great work. You have done more from anyone at this network for veterans around the country. This is your latest. You went and talked to 4 different veteran companies. Tell me about it.
Well, I mean, we can't overlook Pete Hegseth's contributions as Secretary of War, but I guess for everyone here now today, it's just a passion project because these aren't just veterans that we found in a Rolodex or the Yellow Pages. These are people that are in my life. I mean, Travis Pollock's been a good friend of mine for more than 10 years. So Justin Rokel for several years, Matt Best for more than 10 years. And these veterans businesses are large, like Black Rifle Coffee Company, and small, like Texas Custom Rifles. And I think the story here that people need to see is we hear over and over again about veterans like Tom Cruise and Born in the 4th of July. They get injured overseas, they come back, and they kind of just live a sad life. And not to say that that isn't the experience of some, and when it is, we work really hard to help those guys and gals get out of that funk. But for so many veterans that we never tell the story, they find success. And success may mean a happy family and life. It may mean a billion-dollar business like Black Rifle Coffee. But either way, these gentlemen that I got a chance to interview are all close friends of mine. They do something like I use a gun that Travis built and have for 5 years. Justin Rokel, the double amputee you saw there, Heart of Gold, I use a bow that he helped me set up and learn how to use again. I didn't think I could do a compound bow again. He showed me I could. And so the veterans that we used or that we went and interviewed, they put their whole life and livelihood on the line to take something they were passionate about and create a business out of it. I'm wearing a suit that Steve Springer made in Houston, who was an Army hospital nurse and took care of the victims in the burn ward. So some of the worst injuries you could think of. And he sits there and thinks that his service just doesn't rate because it wasn't in war. And I said, listen, Steve, you brought comfort and care to the most injured brothers and sisters you had.
You know, you're living proof of successfully making that transition from the military to the civilian world, which is quite a curve. Obviously, I didn't serve, but I've covered a lot of stories and seen it up close and personal. And I think one of the ones that stands out in your series is Matt Best of Black Rifle Coffee, talking about becoming an entrepreneur. Here's a little clip of that.
When people transition out of the military and start their entrepreneurial journey, I think it's massively important because these are men and women who raise their right hand to serve the country with severe consequences if they go to war, right? And so the ethos that they carry as serving this country and then now serving in the civilian sector as an entrepreneur, we have to support them. And it's kind of been a cool journey to see a lot of businesses that have been inspired by Black Rifle to start their own endeavors, and I strongly suggest people to do it. It's the hardest thing you're ever going to do, but absolutely the most rewarding.
Really powerful message, Joey.
Yeah, the thing about Matt Best, he's one of several veterans that are owned and started Black Rifle Coffee Company. You can't talk about it without talking about Evan Hafer. It was his original idea. Matt is he's a marketing genius. He's a purely good person. He's got so much energy that when he and a guy named Jared Taylor partnered with Evan, Black Rifle Coffee Company becomes this major American brand. And, you know, no matter what, they're publicly traded, they're a huge company, but they took terms like Black Rifle, terms that are Second Amendment, terms that are conservative, terms that are resonate very well with the military community, made it a household name. And they didn't do it by attacking anyone. They did it by showing how much they love what they do in their service. And so that's the kind of stories we tell.
And taking those talents and skills they learned in the military and applying it to the private sector.
That's what's fun, and that's what you'll see in here is how they took those military skills and applied them to making a civilian business.
I love it. Joey Jones, thanks for being here.
Brother.
And don't forget, you can watch the brand new series, Veterans Inc., available right now on Fox Nation, and catch Joey on the Big Weekend Show tonight at 5. Joey, thank you, and go Dogs.
Go Dogs, baby.
All right.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.